The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Not that time. Into the front court comes Smith. His team up by 7. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Smith now into the front court. Lead stands at 7. From the outside, no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Bulls with the basketball. Knight into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Down low to Smith. Turns and slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Ball to Vucevic. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Knocked loose. Frank Jackson up against DeRozan. Here comes the screen. For 3. Oh, who saw that coming?
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle. It goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Ice, ice.
And the rebound taken in by Lonzo. Stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
On the wing, I got this.
Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Ball to DeRozan. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound pulled in by Grant. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here comes the screen. DeRozan. He gets it.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Pistons have it. Surveys the floor. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Jackson's shot, no good. To Ball. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball to Vucevic. To the outside. Pass stolen by Detroit. Shot from the lane won't go. To Ball. 4-3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Oh, you could...
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Shot clock winding down. DeRozan missed it. Great feed, sets it up. Layup goes down. Well done.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Zach LaVine. John Henson rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Cleans it up. That's rebounded by Chicago. Ball with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Brandon Knight up against DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeMar DeRozan. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall. They work it down to Aminu. Rebound to Detroit. Knight into the front court. His guys up by 15. And he finishes at the rim.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
DeRozan to Levine. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Pistons ball here. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Ball to Zach Levine. Ball to Levine. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Ball to Zach Levine.
Switch up, I got yours.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Oh, he had it. Here comes the screen. DeMar DeRozan sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocked loose. Pistons come away with it. Lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get
Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons put together a nice win here today. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons. The Bulls couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Detroit Pistons looked very impressive today, especially when it came to capitalizing on their own missed shots. The way they kept extending possessions wore out the D and earned them the win.
Player of the game.
Smith read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.